Hey, what's up, guys? Okay, this video is about judgment, right? I got judged, right? I got judged. I got judged by Satan, and I got judged by God. Satan's judgment was first. Satan, pretty much, Satan would show me all the bad things. Satan, he will not make nothing good, okay? There's nothing good that he would admit. So this judgment was about the sin that I committed, okay? And the things that I was doing. So he would like show me like images, and it was like a video, like you did this, 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 you did, and he would laugh and he would torture me, and it was just like, this seemed like it lasted for a long time, like all day, 2 or 3 days. That's how long it seemed. It was like a bunch of laughing, a bunch of showing me this, showing me that, showing me when I was driving, where I was driving to. It was just all kinds of things, and this stuff was like every day. It was like not every day. It seemed like it lasts for a long time. And while he was showing me, he was torturing me. It was just like horrible, guys. So for those that think that nobody know nothing, God don't know nothing, like everything is like being recorded, like things that you do, things that you say. It's just like everything, but this is what I got shown. This is Satan. And this is the thing about judgment. This is the thing about judgment. God also give his grace. And God have understanding. And as Satan was telling me what I was doing, God was looking at the heart. Say for instance, example. When I got out, I wanted to get a job, right? I wanted to get a job. I was trying to do the right thing. I was going to jobs. I was filling out applications. But yet I was staying with my sister. So I had to do what she say do. How she say do it. And if I didn't jump, or if I couldn't make a door open for me, it was trouble. I had to do something fast in a hurry. As I'm going to jobs, filling out applications, Satan making it hard on that side, Satan was allowed. He was allowed. Let me say that, allowed. I got this person pulling me. I'm staying with this person. It was just all kinds of things. Yet I'm not really knowing what's going on behind the scenes. I'm not really knowing the schemes and scams of Satan. I'm not really knowing that Satan is pulling strings behind me. So therefore, when the judgment came, when Satan was saying what he was saying, God let him do his thing. And I tell you, he did his thing on me. But then God got the last laugh, because that's when I found out that things that was going on was spiritual. And that's when I found out that a lot of things, like if I went back to sell drugs, look what Satan had to do to get you to go back. I know your heart. You really was out there filling out applications. You really was doing this. You really was doing. You was walking 5 miles, 5 in the morning to get to this place. For your name can be on that docket. Trying to get to this what they call them what they call them job sites. It used to be like temp services. Now it's something else. I forgot. But I was going to different companies, filling out applications, and trying to get quick jobs at day or two a week or something like that at temp places, just to like when the time like say for instance, it take a little time for to fill out the application sometimes, and for the people to call you back. So I would go to fill out application, go to temp service, and during that time, I found out during the judgment that a lot of people, Satan was doing his things on things and making it hard on me and messing with my family and stuff like that. So I wind up going right back to sell drugs just to please that spirit. And when I got shown that, it was like, when I got out this time, that the last time, it was like, oh yeah, I know the plan, I know the gameplay, I know what Satan gonna do, and so I'm gonna do whatever it takes this time. If I got to go in the woods, if I got to be homeless, I'm not going to nobody's house. So Satan made everybody really turn their backs, but I already made a covenant with God to where I wouldn't go back to these houses no matter what, because I knew that I was going to go right back to doing what I was doing, because it wasn't them, it was Satan that was behind them. They wasn't walking with God. So whatever Satan put in their heart and their minds, that's what they gonna think, that's what they gonna do. So I already knew that, where I wasn't going to go to my sister and them house no more. So by them like closing doors on me or doing whatever, it was like, you know what I'm saying? And he showed me that, look, whatever road that you went down, to be honest with you guys, this is what God showed me. God showed me that that he used people, and also it was a choice. Like God knew that my mom was going to die, was going to pass over. So I was going to get a check, a Social Security check, being young. So I didn't know nothing about, none of that. So I wanted school clothes, so I hurry up and I sold drugs to get these school clothes and stuff, and to get the little money that I needed for school. So it's like he knew that the money was, God knew that I was going to eventually get the money, for school clothes and things like that. But I went and sold drugs. Now Satan had a part in that too, because it was like temptation. He used the people that was around me, had nice clothes, and some people kind of like mocked me, like teased me, like, you got them shoes on, and I went out there and I had a desire to do it, to sell drugs. Me and my cousins, my cousins, we made like a covenant that, man, we gonna get some goals in our mouths, and we gonna have some fresh clothes, so So that was what was going on in that end, and God showed me that I would eventually, start getting some money because of the event that was going to take place, and Satan knew it, and so he hurried up and tempted me and got other people to laugh and joke, you know what I'm saying, to get me to go this certain way. So therefore, God knew my heart. And I was young. I was like 13, 14 years old at the time. So everything that Satan was throwing at me, God was like, you know what I'm saying? God was like, you know what I'm saying? God was on my side. And it wasn't nothing that Satan could really just throw at me that say, look, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did this, you did that, you did that. You know what I'm saying? Before, the things that I was doing was I was ashamed. I was a closet sinner. See, I was ashamed. But when everything just started, judgment and everything just out in the open, and when you learn the things that Satan tried to make you shame of, that God will put him to shame and his mouth will get shut, and that's what happened. And that's how a lot of things got broken out of me, off of me. A lot of shame. You went this way. Why I had to sell drugs? Why I had to go that route? Poverty, the mental poverty, the spiritual poverty, all that broken up off of me. And it was more better for me choosing to be homeless, choosing to live in a tent, to not go back. See, the players in the gameplay was to not go back. So I had to do different things in order to go forward. You got to do something that you never did before in order to go forward. You can't keep on trying to do the same thing, go the same route, and think and try to think that you're going to get different results. Being around the same people, places, and things, think that you're going to get a different result. Now you got to do something different. You got to do something that you never did before in order to get different results. And the thing is, you got to stand on every word. You got to stand on the word. You got to stand on every word. I remember one day, Satan was just torturing me, just leaning on me. So I said this to God. I said, God, as I'm praying, I said, God, I'm finna pray all day, every day, all throughout the day. I'm going to pray all throughout this day until the next day. And that's what, while I was eating, I was praying within. While I'm talking about, I stood on it. I'm talking about when I tell you, from the minute I woke up, praying throughout the whole day, non-stop. Eating, you drinking, you use the restroom, you praying. I'm talking about never stop all day. I'm talking about all day long. If I'm eating, I'm praying within. If I'm drinking, I'm praying within. If everything that I do, all throughout the day, I was praying. And I stood on that. Every time I stood on something, Satan got lesser and lesser and lesser. And then God was just giving me like more insight, more of just more everything, more wisdom, more knowledge, more. It was just all kinds of things that Satan and his dominions And God, God was just showing me, God was just showing me everyday things, and it was like all kinds of things. I'm talking about God was showing me. I remember one day, I was laying down in my bunk. This when I was in jail. I was laying down in my bunk. And I was like, God, if you here, touch me. And I was not see. This is strange part right here, guys. It's like a hand poke my body. And his hand, I can't see it. And it's letting me know that it's coming from up above. It's like I'm, I was thin. I weighed probably 180. I weighed 187. But it was like I was a pierced up boy. I'm more chubby now. When I was in jail, I lost a lot of weight. I was like 180 something, and I could just feel a hand. And it was letting me know it was coming from above, and it was just poking me. I was like, it was just all kinds of things I experienced. I experienced Satan, all kinds of things Satan would say to me. And when I got out of jail, Satan whispered in my ear, and he said, "I'm gonna be with your family when you get out. I'm gonna beat you home, and I'm gonna be with your family." That's what he told me, and I was prepared. No matter what he was gonna tell them to do, I was prepared. I wasn't gonna go back to sell drugs because I knew that I was going to. I knew that if I went back, even if I went back to my sister's house, that I was gonna go back to the same thing, and that's what I didn't want. I didn't want to go back to the same lifestyle. I wanted something different with my life. So guys, God knew my heart. God knew the things that I was doing and the reason why I was doing it and what was behind my doings, and I was deemed worthy, blameless before God throughout all the stuff that I felt the shame of, embarrassed of. And that's why I can get on here and talk about everything, talk about the things I've been through, talk about this, talk about that. It's not to put nobody in shame. See, I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I really know the truth. I know that, that people are not behind the attack. They just getting used because they not in the right place with God. They not strong. And this walk, you got to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to really stand on it. And that's what I've been trying to do, stand on it and not go backwards. I feel that I blamed it God. To be honest, I blamed it God when I prayed and I asked God to walk with me and to be with me, and I didn't want to sell drugs and stuff like that. And when I slipped back and went back, and I was like, man, I know this. I know where I'm going to go. And it seemed like I had no way out. I had to get away from people, places, and things. I had to, even if it took being in a tent. With some people, a lot of people, they don't, you on their time, like they ain't got time to wait on you. You can't tell them, I filled out 5, 6, 7 job applications, and doors shutting down on me, and you can't explain to people that they feel like you in their house and they own you, and you ain't doing what you said that you gonna do, how they want to do it, and when they want to do it. Man, people don't have no understanding. God moving too slow in your life. You got to do something. It's fear. Either you gonna go back, or you gonna get a job, or beat a door down, or you gonna go back to doing what you doing. And then when I saw the last time I was having respect. Sitting back, and I was like, seeing, they respecting me now. I got the little money, I got the little drugs. They respecting me now. See, when Satan gets you to go backwards, his old false pretense is like, yeah, see, people around you, they like you now. And that's the falseness of the whole thing. So you are to with them or against them. That's why you gotta do what they, you know what I'm saying? You gotta please the people around you. When I figured found all that out, I don't care what y'all do. I'd rather be homeless in a tent. You feel me? Ain't no way I'm gonna go back to no hell. You know, ain't no way, even if I'm alive. That's hell. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's like Satan and his dominions. I'm laughing and kicking and hee ha with Satan and his dominions. I'd rather be by myself in a corner, chilling in my tent by myself, than to be around Satan. And that's how it was, you know. And that's how my life been right now. Like, I'm mainly by myself, like, all the time, because, you know, it is what it is. I love you guys, and I'm out.